this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Dobson.
Thank you, Dr. Barrett. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Right. Aren't you glad we're inside? To the graduates, I bring greetings and congratulations from the Cedarburg Board of Education. To the parents, relatives, friends, faculty, staff, and fellow board members, welcome. Time is here. Class of 2004 is about to embark on a new phase of life. Some of you will go on to higher education, some directly to jobs, and others to the military, regardless of the path.
At this time, I'd like to recognize a number of, and all God-given, with the brevity of life, each obstacle overdriven. Nikki. Thank you.
Oh, I will see it through. I believe this is my fortune. There's a dream, there's a fire, there's a me and a chosen one to rise the sky. There's a reach, there's a rise.
ago. Jessica R. Hilgendorf. Amanda Jo Hinrichs. Daniel Robert Hinrichs. Aubrey Elizabeth Hochschild. Christopher James Hoffman. Michael Christopher Hohensee. David Michael Christopher Hubbard. Rachel Amber Hughes. Erin Jennifer Hunter. James Conrad Yan. Sean David Josephson. Brian J. Jewett. Andrew Spencer Kane. Dana Lee Carls. Caitlin Ann Kelly. Joseph Philip Kern. Walter Samuel Kessler. Sean T. Keepden. Amanda Marie King. Taylor J. Lewis. Christopher R. Little. Rose Smea. Lindsay Ann Zimmerman. Matthew John Sertzleb.
And now, the class officers. Treasurer Joseph Witkowski. And again, bring you Kaylin von Treba.
Just hold on. Dr. Herrick, board members, Mr. Grieger, Mr. Scheinemann, administration, staff, friends, family, loved ones, class of 2004. This is it. This is the culmination of all those painful hours of studying. This is the result of that last-second work to pass English. This is the moment we've been waiting for the past 4 years. Finally, the stress of papers, speeches, exams, frustrations, and sleepless nights all seem to be worthwhile. We are done. This moment that our parents can't seem to get enough pictures of. This is one of those moments that writers, poets, and Mrs. Milbrath can only describe through sense imagery, figurative language, and metaphors. But, instead of all that literary nonsense, here's my version of today. We embarked on a path together 12 years ago, and we've just conquered our first mountain. We stand, unified in black, shoulder to shoulder with our fellow conquistadors, taking in the sights. Looking behind us, we savor the bird's eye view of all we have endured along the way. We remember being a wallflower at our freshman, sophomore, junior, and even senior homecomings. We remember our first friendless lunch period, the horror of forgetting picture day, and the even greater tragedy, retake day. We smile, remembering when we finally had the courage to tell that certain someone about the crush we had on them. We then cringe at the memory of that not so special anymore someone majorly denying us. We laugh about being pants in front of the entire football team. We are proud of our first straight A report card, and we are humiliated by the points we accidentally scored for the other team. We think back on the two significant time markers of our high school career, our 16th birthday and our 18th birthday. Getting our driver's license when we turned 16 was the first taste of freedom, until we realized that A, we could only have one person in the car for 8 months, and B, our parents demanded the '88 Buick Skylark be back at 8 p.m. sharp. When we reached 18 and became adults, we thought we'd own the world, but we soon realized the only thing that really changed was our age. All of us have experienced heartache, pain, and frustration at some point along the way. A solemn sadness fills our hearts when we remember our dear friends who have left us. However, we are comforted in the knowledge that their memories live within our hearts, and our angels in heaven will always shine down upon us. At this point on our journey, many of us have loved and lost for the first time. Sorry. We have met the greatest friends and the worst enemies. We have grown and matured alongside each other for the past 4 years. But now we take our memories and store them away until we, like our parents, can tell our kids of the good old days back in high school. We can now reflect upon the best years of our lives, but we can't help but smile, knowing that all good things only get better with age. As we stand here atop our mountain, we turn towards the uncharted territory of our futures. For some of us, we know where we want to go, experience the world, and earn the success we deserve. With all this adventure awaiting us, it's difficult to say goodbye to our past. And so I'd like to quote the only author who has ever made any sense to me, Dr. Seuss. From his ever-famous book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. Be your name Buxbaum, or Bixby, or Bray, or Mordecai Alley, Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. And now I'd like to ask my fellow classmates of 2004 to please stand and join me in the changing of our tassels as we are now official graduates of Cedarburg High School.
Class may be seated temporarily. I promise once I got back up the last time it wouldn't take too long. But before we go, I'd like to thank family, friends, community members for being here today. And also on behalf of staff, faculty, administration, and Cedarburg School Board, I'd like to thank all of you for all the support that you've offered, not only the institutions we can call our educational system, but to all of the graduates of the class of 2004. Class, this is it. You're going on another fork in the road, taking whatever path will lead you to the next plateau. I wish you well, good luck. Congratulations, class of 2004.